statement and maybe touch on Coach Dale gave you a nice compliment and throwing the kitchen sink at him in the first half defensively. So.
No, they don't have a lot of choice. You know, they're just a very, very good basketball team. It's hard when you have a player of Spanu's capabilities because she can score inside out. She's impossible to guard almost one-on-one. And then you add the two shooters on the outside, and that's a really tough combination. You know, they're a very good team. They're a good defensive team, and they threw a lot at us too. They guarded man, they guarded 2-3, they extended 2-3, the 1-2-2. So it's a lot to prepare offensively for. You know, they're just a good team overall, and you know, I expect them to have a great end of the season, just like they have from the beginning. And our kids, you know, I give them all the credit in the world. They played hard from start to finish. We just couldn't score the second half, and part of that is what they were doing just defensively, and part of that we just didn't hit the shots. And you know, our team has had a lot of heart from the beginning of the year, and it's a great group of kids.
What did you guys do differently against them coming out than you did in the first two games?
We didn't press as much because we felt like, again, it's hard to press a team when you have a Spanu who goes back to a four-player and the four-player can bring it up. I mean, that we had really struggled against that both games, and we gave some easy looks off of that. So we kind of took that out of play a little bit, which has been our bread and butter all year. So that's part of the reason we have such a hard time against them. There's a couple of teams in the conference that really give us matchup problems in the press against that. And then we played them triangle and two, and that gave them a hard time at looking for their shots. You know, they kind of figured it out the second half, and they had some people the second half hit some shots. Hartwell killed us. You know, you know, she's one of the ones who weren't guarding, and she just lit us up. They did a good job of putting two of the two people we were not guarding man on the same side, would attack with one of them and him with the other one. So they made some nice adjustments off of it. You know, and then we went man at the second half, and we got the second half, but when they hit a couple shots out of it, then we just had a hard time guarding them in the man after that.
Any other questions for Coach Sugar?
What is it about Spanu, I mean, that makes her so impossible to defend?
Well, she's a 6'1" kid that can play inside and play out. I mean, it's a hard matchup. And she's playing on the block a lot more this year, and she just, if you double her, like I said, Spanu's just a great player. If you guard her one-on-one, she's going to kill you. And we did a lot more one-on-one with her tonight than we have in the past. And I think this, to be honest with you, I think this is the most points she's had against us because we really haven't. We've doubled her and done some other things to her. And we doubled her out of the triangle and two tonight. So when we were in that, she wasn't getting quite as many good looks. But she's just she's physically strong, and she can hit the outside shot. She's got so many moves to the basket. She does up and unders. She can do a little fadeaway. She can shoot the three. She can attack the basket. She just about has every facet of the game. If she ever learns to really turn over her right shoulder instead of her left all the time, that's really the only thing she doesn't do well. She goes to her left shoulder every time. So I can say that now because she's not going to be getting better against me, so she can, you know, continue to, if she turn over her right shoulder and learn to drive right a little bit more to score, because she likes to go left most of the time. But even saying that, she can go right and score, she just prefers to go left. But she just, and I'm sure she can turn right too, because I've seen her do that, but she just has a couple of tendencies. If she gets rid of those, she's going to have she's going to play overseas, and she's going to have a chance to get a WNBA tryout, I'm sure. She's just one of those kids that's just hard to guard. She's a great kid too, which makes it nice.
Any other questions? All right, Coach, you're all set. Thank you very much.